Alright, so welcome back to some more Apex. I hope you guys are having a very good day as always, and one of the most recently talked about topics in Apex is legend buffs, and more specifically legend buffs to Mirage and Octane. The reason I think everyone really wants to see these two legends be buffed is because out of every single legend in Apex right now, I think Mirage and Octane are some of the lower tier of legends firstly, but also they haven't seen any buffs in a very long time. You know, Respawn has been actively buffing legends in this game like Crypto, Bloodhound, they just buffed Revenant as well, but for some reason they haven't really been paying any attention to Octane and Mirage, and honestly in my opinion I think that Mirage and Octane have huge potential. They're very fun to play as well, and they just need a slight buff to really make them very usable and effective in the current meta of Apex. Now before I get into this video, I want to ask you guys a very important question, right? So if you had to buff Octane and Mirage, how would you personally buff them? How would you personally go about improving them, improving their kit, their abilities? What would you do to buff these legends in Season 5? Let me know right now. I read every single comment, so don't be shy guys. How would you go about buffing these legends right now in Apex? I'd love to know. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like, and if you're still not subbed to my channel guys, 87% of all of the viewers watching this video are still not subbed, so please take 2 seconds out of your day and click that sub button. It does help me out in so many ways. And just one more thing before we start the video, we obviously have to take a look at today's play of the day. This play of the day was sent in by one of you guys over on Twitter, so of course if you want to be in my next play of the day, all you have to do is follow me on Twitter and send me your best clips. And I forgot to mention this in my previous videos, but if you guys are sending me your clips on Twitter, be sure to actually upload your clips as a post and tag me in the tweet, or just like send me that tweet, because if you just send me a raw file from your phone or from your PC, I actually won't be able to download the video. So you have to actually upload the video as a tweet first and then send me that tweet in DM, or just tag me in the tweet. So for all of you guys who actually send me clips, be sure to upload the clip as a post or a tweet and send me that tweet. So with that being said, here's today's play of the day. Alright, so let's take a look at how to buff these legends. First up, we're going to be talking about Mirage, and these ideas were actually made by a Twitter user. His name is Wicked Fool, so shout out to him. But I'm going to be talking about these ideas as well as giving my opinion on them, of course. And also guys, let me know what you think about these ideas as well in the comment section down below. So first up, let's take a look at Mirage. The ultimate for Mirage in Season 5 is most likely going to be the emergency dance party from Dummy's Big Day. So if you guys remember how that was, that most likely will be his ultimate, his buffed ultimate in Season 5. We obviously don't know how his tactical and his passive are going to be buffed, but it's always good to speculate and look at these concepts and stuff, because believe it or not, Respawn does actually look at these concepts and these videos and stuff, so who knows, they could take some inspiration from this guy. So the concept for Mirage's buff tactical ability is called Totally Psyched Out. Send out a decoy that can interact with zip lines, ladders and balloons, 2-second delay, and each new decoy cancels the previous one. I think everyone kind of agrees with this, because right now Mirage's decoys are very easy to spot, like they're very easy easy to like differentiate between Mirage and his decoys, mainly because his decoys simply don't interact with anything. They don't use zip lines, they don't climb, they're very easy to spot. So this very small and simple buff for his tactical ability can make a very big difference in his gameplay in Season 5. So I actually do agree with this. What do you guys think? The concept for his buffed passive ability is called Sleight of Hand, and this right here is a very interesting buff. So it basically says that you cloak while stationary using any consumable or reviving a teammate. While cloaked, you are not fully invisible. Now this to me sounds very interesting, mainly because of how effective it can be. Now it doesn't say you'll be fully invisible, so that is something to note, but just the idea of being able to like get off a shield battery or get off a shield cell or a medkit or a phoenix kit because of this passive and because you're cloaked, it just sounds very effective to me. And you can also revive your teammates while being cloaked as well. It just sounds like a win-win and a very welcomed ability for Mirage as well. There's always a possibility that this could potentially be very OP if it does come into the game and if Respawn does look at this concept, but it's just a concept, so who knows. But what do you guys think of this possibly coming into the game? To me it sounds good, it sounds great, and it's actually a very useful passive. And next up we have the more or less confirmed ultimate ability, Emergency Dance Party, and this deploys 5 decoys that mirror your actions to distract your enemies while you stay invisible. So I'm guessing that we all know what the Emergency Dance Party ultimate is from Dummy's Big Day, and to me this is actually a very good ultimate for Mirage to have. It's obviously a very good upgrade as well, and as I previously said, this most likely will be his ultimate in Season 5. So what do you guys think of this buffed Mirage concept? To me it does sound very effective, very good. The only thing that maybe could be a bit too strong is the passive, but overall it sounds like a very good upgrade, a very good buff, and yeah, hopefully Respawn does take some advice from this concept. But what do you guys think? Let me know. Now moving on to Octane, who has kind of been the same legend since Season 1. Like, he hasn't really been changed that much in Apex, but he always will be a very fun and like rewarding legend to play, and for some reason people actually love to play Octane in Apex. So how would we buff Apex in Season 5? So the concept for his buffed tactical ability is called Stimmed Up. Move 30% faster for 6 seconds but cost health to use. While stimmed, you throw grenades further, aim down sights, reload and swap weapons faster. Your physical skills like jumping and climbing are also improved slightly. This honestly guys to me is a perfect buff for Octane's tactical ability, because right now I think he already should have all of these things in his tactical. The ability to reload faster, swap weapons faster, throw grenades faster as well, always will be very useful in a game like Apex, and I think that Octane should have these abilities already. So it's a very good tactical concept in my opinion. But what do you guys think? I think every single action should be faster when you're using stim, and obviously right now in the game that isn't the case. So this right here to me is a very good fix. His passive concept is called Swift Mend / Swift End, and this automatically restores health over time when out of combat, and you also use a stim on a downed opponent to make them bleed out faster. Now obviously the first part of this ability is pretty much the same, but the second part where you actually use a stim on a downed opponent to make them bleed out faster is very interesting. To me it's a very good idea, it's a very good concept, and it gives you a reason to actually want to use Octane in game. So I'm actually all for this. What do you guys think of this tactical ability? Well, this passive ability, my bad, this buffed passive concept. Now lastly we have the buffed ultimate, which is the launch pad. Deploy a jump pad that catapults teammates into the air. As an experienced jumper you get more lift and distance than the other legends. It's pretty much the exact same ultimate, except you now get more distance and more lift, which to me also does make sense because Octane is faster, Octane has more experience, Octane has stim as well, so you should be able to just naturally jump further when you're using the jump pad as Octane. So this does make a lot of sense to me. I think out of all of these concepts, the tactical buff to me makes the most sense because Octane should be able to do everything faster. Every single action should be faster when he's using his stim, and this obviously does encourage that. So hopefully these buffs will make it to the game in Season 5. To me they're pretty good, they do make sense as well. And what do you guys think of of these Mirage and Octane buffs, let me know. I think it's finally time for Mirage and Octane to be actual competitive legends in Apex, so yeah. Now before I end this video, I want to give a huge shout out to all of you guys because the support on the channel recently has been insane. We're currently at 17k subs, and 17k to me is a very big number, and the fact that we actually went from 10k to 17k in like 2 or 3 weeks in itself is just crazy growth. So to every single one of you guys who likes my videos, who comments, who followed me on Twitter, who subscribed, I see all of the support and I really do appreciate it. So I expect some very big season 5 giveaways. If you guys haven't joined my Discord, I think you should join because I do announce a lot of stuff over there, so come join, come say hi. But I expect to see a lot more giveaways and stuff during season 5. Also guys, I should be streaming as well very soon, so for you guys who want to see me play live, that should be coming very soon as well. And overall guys, just a huge thanks for every single one of you. I appreciate it, and this channel would be nowhere without all of your support. So once again, I really do appreciate all of you guys. Thanks so much for watching this video guys. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in some more Apex. Till next time.